Now y'all know how sometimes if you have a sister or a brother, how siblings fight. You fight over this, you fight over that. Most of it's just nonsense. Couple of days, it's forgotten about it because you went to your neutral corners and just let it go by the wayside. Well, I got a story for y'all today about two sisters got in a fight about something that wasn't right, and the one sister left. If you've been following my channel, you know that the stories that I tell on this channel is 100% true. I can't make this stuff up because if I did, it wouldn't be as funny. So listen, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe because you know you're going to want more of these crazy stories. If you are already a subscriber to this channel, I want to say thank you for your continued support. So y'all, this is what happened. A few days after the Super Bowl, I got a call. And when I answered the phone, the first thing I heard out of this lady's mouth was, she told me I wasn't getting shit. And I was a little taken back. What the hell? Did I walk into a conversation that I didn't know I was already in? So I said, excuse me? How can I help you today? She said, I want to put a claim in on my sister's insurance because she told me I wasn't getting. Me and my sister was watching the Super Bowl. I was rooting for Kansas City. She was rooting for the 49ers. So we watching the game and everything was going along okay, so I thought. Once the game was over, my team won. So you know, as sisters do, I just start jugging at her. You know, all in her face saying, hey, your team lost and you was talking all that mess and yada yada. Well, I think it went a little bit too far. She started getting mad. So I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up. I'm going to make her some food and make her some coffee. And everything going to be all right. So as I got up to go into the kitchen to make the coffee, I grabbed the coffee pot, put some water in it, getting ready to fill up that little reservoir in the back over there. She comes in still mad. She tells me, you're not making no coffee with my coffee pot. And then she reached up and tried to grab the coffee pot out of my hand. When she did that, water went all over the floor. So when I turned around to go back to the sink to get some more water to make some more coffee, because I wasn't going to argue with her no more, she said, my sister reached up and grabbed me by the back of my wig, snatched on it, and threw me down to the ground. I slipped in the water. So I wasn't going to fight her no more. So what I did was I got up to my feet, told her she needs to go somewhere and sit down because I'm done with it. So I told her I was going to make some cereal for her and I. We're going to talk about it. Soon as I grabbed the bowl of cereal, she came around and she knocked the bowl out my hand and I slipped and fell again. At this time, I just got up and said, you know what? I'm getting out of here. So I called my son. My son came and got me and he took me to the hospital because by the time he got there, my back was hurting and my neck was hurting and I didn't know what else I was going to do. I told my sister I was going to call and sue her insurance for my medical bills. I asked her, I said, well, you and your sister live together? She said, yeah, we've been living together for years. And I don't know why she want to act like this. And then she said, but miss, let me ask you a question. It's up to the insurance company to say whether or not I'm going to get some money for my back and my neck. I said, yes, ma'am, you're absolutely right. I said, so where are you staying now? She said, I'm staying with my daughter because I don't want to see that heifer no more. I don't want to talk to her. Don't whisper her name. All I want is my medical bills taken care of. That's all. A couple of days later, with my nosy self, I went and I checked on that claim. And lo and behold, the claim was denied. She didn't get any money from her sister's insurance. Now I'm going to tell you the moral of this story. In the insurance world, if you are living in a house that's insured by an insurance company, you cannot sue yourself because the insurance company says if you live in there, you are also one of the insureds that is covered by that policy. So by her putting in a lawsuit on her sister's insurance because her sister's name was the only one on it, she lived in the house, which made her covered too because her sister was covering her under her insurance. So in actuality, she was trying to sue herself for the medical bills. So if you're thinking about suing because you got hurt on the property that you live in, don't, because you ain't getting. Y'all, if you like that story and you want to hear more, go ahead, ring the bell, share it out, hit that subscribe button, y'all, and I'll talk to you next time.